nutrition of the day. Last week we covered off on eating slowly and eating to 80%. They're two habits that you need to work on every single meal. We then moved on to including lean proteins, the size of your palm and thickness, smart carbohydrates and vegetables, smart carbohydrates such as sweet potato, a level palm of your hand, and a fist of vegetables. And then we finished with fats, a thumb of fats. So that is a basic portion sizing, personalized for you because it's your hand. Do that about 3 times a day. If you are a really hard gainer, then we might want to include an extra serving or 2 of our smart carbohydrates, such as sweet potato. And we might even have more meals than 3. So some of us might even have all the way up to 6 meals for those that are really hard gainers and still doing the training in order to utilize that energy. What we're going to talk about today is how we link all that together. All right, so as a general rule of thumb, most people will have breakfast, lunch, and dinner. All right, so that's our 3 main meals of the day. What can we have for breakfast? 2 really good options for breakfast. We can have a smoothie or we can have eggs. That's what most people will have for their breakfast. I highly recommend if you're having an off-the-shelf cereal, like from the Woolworths or Coles or something like that, then to ditch that straight away. They're very high in sugar and energy, and it's not something we need to be starting the day with. Because remember, we need our protein, our fats, and our carbs with every single meal. So, breakfast. You could have eggs, really good source of lean protein. Avocado, a really good source of fats. Paleo bread, that's also a really good source of fats. That's got nuts, seeds, and made of pretty much almonds. And something like berries, strawberries, blueberries, or something like that to accompany it as your carbohydrate. So you've got your eggs, your protein, you've got your fats, your avocado, and or your paleo bread, and then you've got your good carbohydrates in your berries or strawberries or something like that. Another good option is a smoothie. Now, if you're really pressed for time or you feel like you're really pressed for time in the morning, then what you can do is make a smoothie. They take 2 minutes and easy to drink even on your way to work. Just be careful of the blueberry pips in your teeth. So what can you have in a smoothie? You can have something like collagen, so that's your protein source. Then something like almond milk and or coconut milk, that's got good fats in it. And then frozen mixed berries. So I generally have berries that have raspberries, blueberries, and blackberries in it. So there you got your good carbohydrates in your berries, you got your good fats in your coconut milk and or almond milk, and you've got your good protein in your collagen. Then from there you can go into it a little bit deeper to add some more nutritional value. You can add greens, you can add coconut oil to get a little bit more fat into it if you need a little bit more fat. The sky's the limit, and they're quite tasty. So that is today's nutrition of the day, talking about how we include our protein, fats and carbs within breakfast.